Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Sacramento Kings facing off against the Washington Wizards. And that's it for us in the studio. To call all the action, let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll see you again at halftime.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Now Beal. Kicks it to Morris. Number 9, covered by Barnes. They get the rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
And he makes the first. And back to the Kings on the road for a second. That total of 8 road wins had them tied for the fewest in the entire Western Conference, Steve, along with the Suns.
It's not a surprise when a team is just bad, when they don't have an identity. There's no way you're going to be competitive on the road. They didn't defend, and they were selfish with the ball. Other than that, they were fantastic.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the Wizards were a volatile team last year. At times they looked really good, other times they looked terrible. And that happened throughout the season. One place where they consistently looked better than their record was when they played against the Western Conference.
Here's Fox. There's the screen. Goes up off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Now here's Beal. Number 9, covered by Barnes. That's good. And going back to the Wizards playing against the West for a moment, they were relatively one of the strongest teams, Steve, in the East when playing Western Conference opponents.
Pretty interesting stat, isn't it? 14 and 16 against the West, which may not sound like much, but hey, that qualified for 5th best record in the East. So it was a team that really started to play well down the stretch and played well against good teams, too.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Fox. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Mike Brown and I shared a few moments. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Thanks, Doris. Sacramento with the ball. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Kings moving the ball around. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Gets it to go. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beal up top. No one near him. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Baseline try. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Fox. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fades and shoots. That one a little long.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Got a piece of it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Morris. A pass to Fox. Four on the clock. Number 9 hits it from three-point range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Washington trailing. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Five to shoot. Pulls up, high post. That one goes. Count. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's a screen. Here's Fox. The 9-footer's on the mark.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
The Wizards shooting to start out this game about 43%. There's the feed to Beal. Launches a three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Number 9. The three-pointer no good. Gone 1 of 3 on the night. Number 6. He's covered by Murray. Goes up low. No luck. Great defense that time.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
Here's the screen. Number 6. And another miss by Washington. Kings leading now by 3. Number 9. No good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
He kicks it to Morris. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Gibson with it. The dish to Wright for the three. Gets it to go. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so, especially with that tremendous offer that the Seattle group put forward. And now the new CBA, it's made it much more favorable for the owners. I think in the next few years, we will see at least one expansion team, maybe two.
Now here's Gibson. After the miss from Davis. Feeds to Wright. Gibson the screen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wright. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Number 21. And that's off the glass and in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
And here are the Kings now. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, I mean, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
There's the pick. Passes it to Mitchell with the lead pass. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Holmes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right outside. From deep. The shot no good. Here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 0. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
The Kings leading. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The Wizards shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Number 20, defended by Mitchell. Number 21. A second chance effort. No luck. And the Kings going the other way now. 0 is guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. 0 is guarded by Davis. They get it back. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Number 20, defended by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington. Kings leading now by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Davis. Five on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Timeout. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Sacramento again missing. And here is Davis. Wizards passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Mitchell. But they get it back. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. The Wizards shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Free throw off from Gill. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Washington trailing. Number 20 defended by Mitchell. Pass to Gill. Fires at the elbow. Good. Gill's got 4 this quarter. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
Zero. He's guarded by Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Good on both.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Number 20, defended by Mitchell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. For Washington, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
For the Wizards, I thought injuries a big reason they didn't have the season they hoped for. They do have some things they can build off of, though. The one that sticks out to me was how they were able to improve their defense last year and became pretty good at limiting easy shots.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Gill misses. And going back to what you said, Clark, about the Wizards, they did improve dramatically in terms of defense and had one of the top 10 Ds in the league. Steve, not bad for a team that is clearly building around youth.
And that's a great sign, because normally when you have young players, you struggle defensively more than at the offensive end. So this is a group that has plenty of potential, and I think we're seeing that this season, you know, as they continue to get better in terms of rebounding and defending the paint.
Number 24. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Wizards lead by 1. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Edwards passes to Holmes. Here's Mitchell. Number 41 drains it from beyond the arc.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Number 20, defended by Mitchell. From the arc, count the bucket. He's got 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Number 41, he's covered by Gill. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Holmes, and that one is stuffed right through. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in Sac.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. On defense, the Kings. 1:52 left here in the second. Beal, that's for 2. Good on the jump shot. Beal's got his first points of the game. And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, and Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
He dishes it to Barnes. He passes to Murray. Barnes. Clock at 4. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Barnes hits them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Number 33 gets to the corner and buries it. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Fox, defended by Morris. Number 10. That is good. And the Kings lead by 3. The Wizards have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Number 6. He feeds it to Morris. Kicks it to Beal. 1 second left, and that's not going to go. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Kings lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
NBA basketball on a Saturday night. Oh, the perfect.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return to Washington, D.C., a look at the Capitol building overlooking the National Mall. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Fox. They set the pick. Off the screen. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to him.
No good there in the post. Kings leading now by 5. Now the feed to Barnes. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He kicks to Morris. Puts it up from 7. Drained for 2 points. He has 6. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Washington on D. They trail by 3. The pass to Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Washington shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. There's a good screen. Here's Morris. Rebound by the Kings.
Good, tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. And here's Barnes for three. They grab their own miss. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
The Kings shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw, no good.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Now here's Beal. Six to shoot. Number 33, using his post move to get the 2 points. He's got 8.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Barnes passes to Fox. There's the dish to Barnes. Passes to Murray. From downtown, that's good. And the Kings lead by 9.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Now here is Morris. Guarded by Fox. Here's Beal. The shot no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Number 9. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defensive warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Murray. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right out. This is a great effort we're seeing.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fox against Wright. Feeds to Davis. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Shot off the screen. No luck. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. A pass to Fox. Dishes to Land. Outside, Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Wizards trail by 9. He dishes it to Beal. Soft touch off the glass. Beal's got 7.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Kings have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Kings making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Wizards trail by 7. There's the triple. And Davis pulls it down.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
They set the pick. Number 9. Tries again. Len, good. And the Kings lead by 9.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Beal dishes to Wright. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Pass to Fox. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Washington calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Fox.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. Kings on D. He feeds it to Wright. Plenty of space. That's good. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Now the pass to Fox. Davis fires for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
And the Kings pushing it up now. And here we go. Gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 15.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Passes it to Murray. It's Davis on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Right outside. Number 33 gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Kicks to Davis. Puts it up. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Kings making a change here. Wizards trail by 14. And Wright kicks to Beal. Number 9, covered by Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Number 33. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barnes gets a screen for Murray. Barnes passes to Murray. Fox. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Davis. And the Kings check on two more.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Wizards trail by 16. Right outside. Number 9. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
The Kings making a switch here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the feed to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. Good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Kings leading now by 11. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Mitchell off a pick from Holmes. From outside the arc. Rebound, Washington.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Mitchell passes to Holmes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And the first one at the line is good. Wizards making a switch here. Both free throws good from Holmes. Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get a stop, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Wizards trail by 15. They set the pick. Number 24, covered by Barnes. He kicks it to Beal. Lets it go with the 3. Shot is no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Mitchell kicks to Barnes. Baseline jumper, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Kings lead by 17.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Now, here is Morris, defended by Mitchell. The jump hook, and good on the basket. Book it.
Really?
That free throw good for Murray. Both free throws good for Murray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Morris. Number 21, defended by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Number 9. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Holmes.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Number 33. He's covered by Murray. Number 33. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for Washington, number 33. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Fox. Barnes with it. Fox passes to Holmes. Makes it off the glass.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Wizards trail by 19. There's the pick. Feeds it to Beal. The baseline J. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray, the pass to Fox. Here's Holmes. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Kings lead by 21.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around.
They set the screen. Here's Beal. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Fox, defended by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop. Oh, look out! He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys. Wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Morris. Wizards trail by 17. Rebound by the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Fox. Dishes it to Barnes. Makes the lead pass. Murray. The shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Number 9. Count that one.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Kings leading now by 15. Fox kicks to Barnes. He passes to Holmes. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Sacramento making some changes. The Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Mitchell passes to Len. Shot clock at 5-0. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Wizards with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Davis. That's his second personal foul.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Mitchell. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.